Hey guys, good morning. I found something pretty amazing I want to share with you. This is a supplement for autoimmune. And let me now, just so you guys know, I'm not a doctor. I'm really more sharing my testimony and how this has impacted me with you guys. Okay, so as always, consult with your doctor, see what's best for you guys. But again, this is just my own story, and I'm just sharing it with you. Here's what I found through my research. I have both asthma and I have rheumatoid arthritis. Okay, so I've got two autoimmune challenges. Here's what I have found. What causes autoimmune challenges? What brings it about? Well, from the research I found, we have these passageways that normally are supposed to stay blocked in our body. They're called tight junctions. They're also known as occluding junctions or zonale, occludents, singular zonale. Anyway, they're they're multi-protein junction complexes whose general function is to prevent leakage of transported solutes and water and seals the paracellular pathway. Okay. Again, tight junctions are supposed to stay closed. Okay. But there's actually now that's this. So what I read this part to you right here. Now let's look at this right here. There's another thing. It says what can damage tight junctions. Okay. Factors such as pro-inflammatory mediators, microbial gut imbalance, infection, some foods, exposure to chemicals, toxins, or stress may disrupt the epithelial tight junctions and increase the intestinal permeability, as well as possible damage the intestinal barrier by forming tissue lesions and punctures that could lead. Okay, so what you guys see here is there's different variables that can damage and open tight junctions. Okay, what happens when a tight junction opens? It allows proteins and other things that are not supposed to enter the bloodstream into it. Okay, and when the tight junctions open, that is and things that are not supposed to enter your bloodstream do. Okay, that is when you start getting autoimmune challenges. Okay, it could lead to asthma, it could lead to eczema, it could be psoriasis, it could be MS, it could be arthritis. Um, Also, it can be ironically, um, what's with kids the challenge that some kids have after they get certain immune shots. The Anyway, I'll think about it in a little bit. But anyway, guys, this impacts a lot of things. Well, I've done some significant research for you guys, and I'm actually trying this myself. I've now been trying it for about a week, and I am feeling tremendously better. I have found a supplement that was created by a doctor. What the supplement does is when you take this supplement, it actually closes your tight junctions to help keep them closed. And this is one of the reasons I'm feeling tremendously better regarding my rheumatoid arthritis. Let me share a video with you.
Wow, very powerful stuff. Okay, so I'm going to tell you what I've learned about it and what my experiences are now from taking it because I know because what I had to do was I took it for almost a month. Then I had to go to Cuba for 7 days. So I couldn't bring it with me because I was worried if I brought this with me that the people at the flight center would take it because they usually don't let you take in open items. Everything's got to be shut, sealed from factory. So I had to leave it at home. So I didn't take it for 7 days. Now I've been taking it for another 7 days. So I went almost a month. Then I had a solid week without it. Now I've had a solid week with it. So now I can feel what it's doing to me, right? That's what good thing about going on and off stuff. You can really feel and tell how it's working out for you. Okay, but I'm gonna tell you what I've learned. There's a diagram on the back of it of this bottle. So if you get this bottle, it'll explain it to you. But I'll explain to you what I've learned by the science, and I watched videos on the maker of this, and I've watched different science studies where they've taken cultures of people's stomach and rats and pigs, and they would put certain chemicals in it that are found in roundup and GMO foods, and to see what it does to the stomach liner. Okay, so this is what I've learned. Okay, in Roundup is what the main chemical that Monsanto's has been using for years and years and years. There's a certain chemical in it called glycosine. That chemical, now they've found that that chemical in particular is what causing most issues in human beings right now. Literally, our system completely rejects it. It's such a bad poison foreign body that people are getting sick across the planet for years and years because of this one specific chemical that's in it. It's worse than all of them that Monsanto's has ever came out with. And it's called glycosine. So what I've learned is in your stomach liner you have what's called tight junctures. So what it does is every time you eat food, if you have a good, strong, intelligent stomach liner, which everybody does naturally, what happens is every time you eat, it'll open and shut and allow certain minerals, vitamins, nutrients in when the body needs it, when it recognizes. So when you eat it, the food will come in and it'll right away send a signal. There's receptors in your stomach, so it'll open and shut and allow stuff to go in before it hits your intestines. It's really important. Now, what I've learned is that they say 90% of the population that lives in America, Canada, any country basically that has GMOs in it, that's had Roundup or glycosine in the system for over 40, 50 years, because that's about what we've had it. Somewhere around 40, 50 years has been really prevalent in our society. So what they're finding is they took cultures of human stomachs, they dropped glycosine in it, and what they've noticed is it instantly opens and almost like freezes the tight junctures in your stomach. So every time you take in glycosine, literally you leave your tight junctures open. So now every time you eat food, this is what leaky gut is. It's allowing anything to go in your bloodstream, anything to go in your system. It doesn't matter what it is. It's literally put your stomach liner intelligence into dormant mode is what it does. It completely dormants your whole stomach. And this is why we have this massive outbreak in sickness, fatigue syndrome. Massive amount of people have anxiety and depression. It's because of your stomach liner. Your stomach is one of the most vital, important things to take care of for your health and well-being. This is something that we're not taught. We don't know this. Or this is just things that are just recently coming to light, and not realizing how important your stomach health is to your whole body's well-being, to everything. So what this does is it puts the intelligence and the strength and the wisdom back in your tight junctures. So now when you drink this, it'll tighten them back up, and it'll only open up and allow nutrients and vitamins and minerals when it needs it. If your tight junctions are left open, you have leaky gut, like I said, everything's going to flow in. And they say at least 90% of the population has this issue. Now you can reverse it without taking this. This is just if you have serious gut issues. And I had some bad gut issues a couple months ago, or a month ago, before I started taking this. And what I've noticed, okay, before taking it, I get sick a lot. I get a lot of food affected me. I noticed that the more energy sensitive you are, it seems to be food will affect you more. So I went quite a few years actually confused because I get up and down energy, not feeling right. So when I started putting it all together to figure out what is really going on with me, I realized that I have a bad gut liner and that I need to restore the good bacteria and fix my leaky gut syndrome. So as soon as I started taking this, and I've been eating healthier for years now, but I really went, like my whole trip, all I ate was healthy food there, like, vegetables and meat. That's all I didn't eat, no junk or nothing, okay? And I was feeling pretty good. When I got back home, you get back into eating the regular Canadian food. Well, I can feel my gut liner not working properly. I can feel the sickness again. Like I can feel the dragging down, not feeling right. So the very next day when I got back from my trip, I started taking this again. I started taking the max dose. And now, after about a week of taking it again, I can feel my guts better. Now I don't feel that subtle sickness off of things anymore. I don't feel the anxiousness, because sometimes when certain foods I eat, I would notice I get anxious or a little bit of anxiety off of it. When I'm taking Restore, I don't get that anymore. You can almost literally eat anything. I gotta be really careful though because I'm very food sensitive. So I'm working on getting myself down to eating no meat once or twice a day, trying to get myself as healthy as I can. But I really feel like if you have gut issues and you get a lot of diarrhea, or if you get a lot of anxiety and depression and you know and your doctor's told you have leaky gut issue, I would highly suggest looking into Restore. This stuff, seriously, I know it's done something to my stomach. And I have two other, well, my brother and my father-in-law also have gut issues. So we all got it at the same time. And they all say the same thing. Their gut is way better now since they've been taking it. They don't get the same stomach aches. My father-in-law woke up a lot in the middle of the night with stomach pains all the time. Since he's been taken, he says he doesn't get stomach aches like he used to. It's like he still gets them a little bit here and there, but it takes time to restore your gut liner. Okay, and that's not even to mention good bacteria and probiotics to help your gut. This is just to put the function properly back in your gut. Then you can do stuff like, probiotics and good bacteria, which obviously is really important too. But to really fix gut problems, what I've learned is we got to fix our tight junctures, because if you have loose and tight junctures, you're going to be fatigued all the time, especially eating American or Canadian food. You just imagine how toxified almost everybody is right now. So what we got to do is protect our gut liner so we don't allow all these toxins to come in, because that's what's happening. It's constantly staying open, or it's misfiring. It's really, really interesting stuff when you start researching it. So I would research Restore, research your tight junctions in your gut liner, and see what you come up with. You might be shocked, because I think there's way more people have this issue than what they realize. Because there's so many people going through sickness right now. Yeah, I would highly suggest looking into Restore.
All right, guys. So that's what I tried to show you. This I've recently learned a lot, and so with the tight junctions, different things can cause them to stay open when they're actually supposed to stay closed. Okay, I bought a. This is a 2 month supply right here. It says right there, 2 month supply. Okay, so what this does is Restore helps you close your tight junctions, guys, to help clear autoimmune issues. I have both asthma and rheumatoid arthritis, and I am feeling way better now. I've been taking this for about a week. Yes, it takes more time, but so far, again, I recently did get off my, actually, it was 2 weeks ago. I got off my medications for my rheumatoid arthritis. I don't take it anymore. My joint stiffness is going way down. It's reduced tremendously. So, guys, I'm starting to feel way better. And again, you can get this right off Amazon. It's a 2 month supply, $70. So when I did the last video for you guys, it seemed like quite a few of you um, had some type of issues relating to autoimmune. And guys, I just felt led in faith to reach out and share this with you. God put it on my heart to share this with you because of how amazing this product is. So anyway, guys, just wanted to share with you. You guys have a great day and God bless.